وبيقولوا بقوا قاعدين في اجتماع بعدين قعدهم دخيرة لأن صوت السلاح بدأ يتفجر وشمت المسار تتبعتر برفيق هذا ما يحكيهم مستودع سلاح اللي طلع يعني القوة اللي خلطوها اليهود مش قوية يعني صاروخ صغير لأنه مش فاحر جورة كبيرة وعرضه صار يطلع توابع لتفجيرات كتير.
الآن في رفح في مخيم نزوح في منطقة موقع الحشاشين تشتعل النيران في المكان تحاول السكان الآن إطفاء النيران لكن لا توجد الآن لا يوجد.
On Sunday night, we eliminated senior Hamas terrorists in a targeted strike on a compound used by Hamas in Rafah. The strike was based on precise intelligence that indicated that these terrorists, who were responsible for orchestrating and executing terror attacks against Israelis, were meeting inside the specific structure we targeted. Following the strike, due to an unforeseen circumstances, a fire ignited, tragically taking the lives of Gazan civilians nearby. Despite our efforts to minimize civilian casualties during the strike, the fire that broke out was unexpected and unintended. This is a devastating incident which we did not expect. We are investigating what caused the fire that resulted in this tragic loss of life. The investigation is ongoing. The strike was conducted using 2 munitions with small warheads suited for this targeted strike. We're talking about munition with 17 kilos of explosive material. This is the smallest munition that our jets can use. Following this strike, a large fire ignited for reasons that are still being investigated. Our munition alone could not have ignited a fire of this size. I want to repeat it. Our munition alone could not have ignited a fire of this size. Our investigation seeks to determine what may have caused such a large fire to ignite. We are looking into all possibilities, including the option that weapons stored in a compound next to our target, which we did not know of, may have ignited as a result of the strike. This incident is being investigated by the General Staff Fact-Finding and Assessment Mechanism, an independent and professional body that is investigating the circumstances of those killed in the area of the strike. This investigation will be swift, comprehensive, and transparent.
Firstly, thank you for your own words of leadership in relation to this, which I wholeheartedly endorse. April's tragic mistake was the bombing of aid workers providing food to starving Gazans. May's tragic mistake was the bombing...
The recognition of Palestine is not against anyone, least of all Israel, a friendly nation that Spain values and holds in high regard and with whom we aim to foster the strongest possible relationship.
In the West Bank, in Gaza, in refugee camps, in Ireland, those who join us in the Dáil today, around the world, we here in Ireland, we see you, we recognise you, we respect you, and today Ireland formally recognises the state of Palestine.
Thank you, Taoiseach.
We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of life in Rafah over the weekend. As soon as the United States saw reports of this incident, we reached out to the government of Israel to express our deep concern over what happened, ask for more information, and urge them to undertake a full investigation. Earlier today, Israel announced the results of a preliminary investigation and said that this strike was carried out using the smallest bomb in their arsenal, targeting terrorists 1.7 kilometers away from the Al-Mawasi area where this fire took place. The IDF is continuing to investigate this matter and has promised that its investigation will be swift, comprehensive, and transparent. We will be watching those results closely.
Well, I think that what happened in Rafah overnight really did look very, very concerning, very worrying, and so we're asking for that to be investigated rapidly. The Israelis have already said it was a tragic mistake, but we want to see that properly investigated. Look, what I want to see is a stop in the fighting. We want a pause, which has been offered by the Israelis, a hostage deal to Hamas that would let prisoners out of Israeli jails, and have that pause. Because what we need is to get the hostages out, get the aid in, and have that stop in the fighting, which we can then turn into a permanent, sustainable ceasefire. That's what I want to see happen. Of course, but what I want to see is, yes, a two-state solution of a secure Israel next to a secure, democratic Palestine. And recognition, of course, will come, but it shouldn't come at the start of this process. It doesn't have to wait till right at the end, but it should be part of bringing about a two-state solution.